Online right now. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another topic. This is I'm going for kind of a made, however, that was really geared towards a very specific subject video. Really thumbnails because they make your videos a little bit more clickable, so you can get more views, more subscribers, and overall success on YouTube. Anyway, one of the tools that you can use, don't want to be able to use this website, you can just use it right away and go. Please note that I cannot really fully optimize the usage of this website right now. It's because I'm recording this using Loom, which is another free software. However, because of Loom, there's this button right over here which prevents me from using all of the other tools right over here. So if you're familiar with Photoshop, Photopea is almost like Photoshop. There will be some uh, shortcut keys that will not be available to you because it's being blocked by this tool. And of course, like for example, in Photoshop, I usually use Control T to transform objects, but here Control T will not work. Why? Because it's a browser based graphic tool to create graphics or whatever. And if you do press Control T, you could just imagine this is a browser. So basically, I would, if I were to press Control T, that would open up a new tab, and that's not what we want to do. Okay, so that's one of the things that's a major difference between Photoshop and Photopea. Anyway, Photopea is free to use, no downloads needed, no accounts needed. Just go to the website photopea.com, and yeah. By the way, this website is not paying me to do this. I just want to give props to them because they have really helped me out with creating my thumbnails, and I just thought that you guys might want to go here to and create your YouTube thumbnails. Anyway, what we're going to do right now is we will be creating a thumbnail for a video that we just launched. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go for a new project, see if that loads up. And of course, this is gonna be a thumbnail for YouTube, so we're gonna use YouTube cover. I know it doesn't say YouTube thumbnail, but it's all right. It will fit. Okay, next thing is just create. Don't mess with all the sizes and then some. All right, now earlier I took a photo of what I want to feature in the thumbnail and I already copied it. So you guys can go ahead, use the shortcut keys for copy, cut, and paste, which is Control C for copy, Control X for cut, Control V for paste. So very convenient. All right, so we're gonna do Control V because I already copied the file. All right, so it looks like due to some, this is the wrong file, so I guess I didn't copy that correctly. Anyway, that was a bummer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to my Facebook and try to get that file once again. All right, so we might, while waiting for Facebook to load on the background, we're just gonna make sure that everything is preset and proper over here. Um, your layers will be right over here and then some. So let's see if Facebook has already loaded. No. All right, there we go. I messaged it to myself. By the way, Kuya Jaime, happy birthday. Facebook says it's your birthday, and I don't know why you have so many Facebook accounts. Patrick Laguna, shout out to you because you're in my chat. Patrick is a good friend of mine. He shares to me a lot of cool stuff online. Really recently shared to me a website where we might be able to make some money. All right, this is the photo that I want um, to be featured. I don't know if we can just copy the image or we really need to save it. Let's see if we can do that. There we go. Yeah, finally, it did it. I already did this earlier. Why didn't it do it, by the way? Okay, so this is the photo that I will be featuring. I'll be closing Facebook out. That way my browser is lighter while I'm recording. Like I'm sorry if that didn't really make any sense. Anyway, so here we go. We are going to create the thumbnail. I'll be featuring myself with three puppies over here, and the goal of the thumbnail is to basically encourage people to adopt the puppies that we currently have. So our dog gave us six wonderful puppers, and we love them. I named them. However, we just cannot take care of six new puppies. We already have two dogs, who are our guard dogs, so can't do it. Sorry. If you're watching this video, if you want to adopt a puppy, and if you're in Davao City, go ahead, let me know. Message me on Facebook, on YouTube, and I'll be more than happy to talk with you guys. Of course, I need to know if you are worthy of adopting our puppies. That means you can take care of them. Okay, don't want to send puppies to a home that will not take care of them. Okay, so as mentioned, we need to resize this image, but Control T does not work here, unlike in Photoshop. So what we're going to do is very simple. Just click the transform tools, the transform control over here, and it is found in the move tool. All right, so just like in Photoshop, go ahead, resize this as to how you would like to resize it. Of course, if you're worried about, oh, I'm stretching myself weirdly, so we'll hit Control Z on that one. Before we resize, press and hold the shift button on your keyboard and then resize as you wish. That way, all the proportions will stay there. Okay, that looks good. So we're gonna let go for our mouse or our pad. I don't have a mouse, by the way, while I'm editing this on a laptop, so extra challenging. Yeah. So there you have it. We look good over here. I know my beard is going way out of control. Thank you, quarantine. This is all your fault. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make this a very simple thumbnail. The point of the thumbnail is to get the message across. Now, this is not the thumbnail. Like, this looks like some guy browsing a photo in their gallery and their computer. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the lasso effect tool. I really use this a lot, and this is a very useful tool for you when you're creating images, graphics, thumbnails, or whatever, in Photopea and of course in Photoshop. A lot of the tools here are basically replicas of the tools that you'll be using in Photoshop anyway. So if you are already knowledgeable or you have knowledge on Photoshop, you should already know this. So what we're going to do is we are just treat this tool like a giant messed that one up, like a giant scissor. So we're just gonna cut out the parts, the area that we do not want. So yeah, we don't want that screen door. We do not want any of the door here. Now you might be saying, oh, what about the other parts? Don't worry about that. Okay, now we created a selection, and what we're gonna do right now is we are going to copy, Control C, and then we're going to create a new layer. This is where you create a new layer over here. It says new layer. How easy is that? And then on the new layer, we're going to paste the image that we just cut. So there we go. So what's going to happen is this. Ta-da! Kagebuchi no Jutsu. All right. So we're going to delete this layer because we don't need that anymore. There we go. So see, now we have a rough sketch of me being by myself. So it's still not clean. We want to go a little bit more. So to help us with that, we are going to use the magnifying tool. Is it the mag zoom tool? All right, that's what it's called here. And then we're going to zoom in on the areas that we need to clean up. That way we get a clean image. So it's a little bit hard, because yeah, I don't have a mouse, but I'm gonna do my best. Now I'm not really too worried about, oh, you just cut off a part of your shirt, a part of your flesh. It's not gonna be super clean. I do. And you're a graphic artist and you're cringing right now because what, that is not a clean job. I'm sorry, dude, but it is what it is. uh and ooh, no, oh, I was on the wrong layer. So you got to be mindful of your layers, guys. Okay, work on the layer that you want to work on. There you go. And then Control D to get rid of the selection. So same with Photoshop, it's Control D as well. All right, nope, messed up with that one. So don't be afraid of messing up with this tool. It's so easy to get rid of the mistake. Just Control Z, undo. All right, delete that part and Control D. There you go. So There are other way. There is a way to smoothen out all the rigid areas over here, but I'm not super concerned with that. All I want to do really is to make sure that we get a clean cutout of myself for the thumbnail. It's so hard. It's actually it's really hard. If you're just using a mouse pad. So again, if you're a graphic artist, a good and proper graphic artist, you would know that. You need. I should be investing in a mouse, a proper mouse. I'm not really a graphic artist by profession. Oh man, my arm looks weird. So anyway, don't really care about that for now. So yeah. So if you're watching this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. It will really help this channel a lot, and I really look forward to making more videos that could help other YouTubers, graphic artists, or whatever. Um, that's just gonna mess things up. All right, so I really wish I could skip this part of making this thumbnail, but I already decided that this is the kind of thumbnail that I want. it 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 will test your patience. Oh man, that looks so weird. Anyway, let's see what it looks like after anyway. And yeah. If you don't wanna go through all of this, you can ask somebody to do it for you. One of the websites that you can ask someone to do stuff for you is Fiverr, not Fiber, Fiverr. So yeah, lots of guys who need like money over there, freelancers who could use the money. And if you have money to spare and you don't want to do this, oh man, I'm messing this image up. I'm sorry, guys. This is not my best work, but it is. I'm really having a tough time using just the mouse pad over here. It's difficult. Okay, you might be wondering, how did you do that? What were you doing to like kind of move along the image without having to manually zoom in, zoom out using the zoom tool? So what you're gonna do is on your mouse pad, normally you would hit alt and then on your mouse just left click, and then you could do this. But on your laptop, you can just take two of your fingers and then drag them at the same time on your mouse pad, and you should be able to do that. Okie dokie. So there we go. Mess. It was almost good. It was almost good. That was the shape that I was going for. And then I messed up on my hand. Sorry. Okay. How about we do that first? Small chunks at a time. Yeah. All right, there we go. So this video is gonna be a little bit long, but it's all right. It's all right. Hopefully you guys are checking it out. So yeah, again, this is a free website to use. You can create graphics. You can do your graphic design here for free if you are a cheapskate and you did not have Photoshop. I'm sorry for keep calling you cheapskate for not using Photoshop right now. And you might be wondering, why don't you just use a different tool to do this? Well, actually, a pen tool is my preferred tool to actually do this. However, I have not fully used the pen tool here. There's something going weird with the pen. Use a pen tool. That way, I am like I am able to trace much cleaner and much more accurate on a pen tool compared to the lasso tool. So it's just that I don't know how the pen tool works over here. Like, if you want to see, like, this is the pen tool, all right, and it needs a fill. We don't want a fill. We don't want a shape. Oh, I think this is the one. I think this will work now. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to do this. I know. And again, I'm not trying to do a super duper accurate work. I just want to get this a little bit faster. That way the video will not drag out. See if it works. And did it work? Normally you would press something on uh, Photoshop to do this. Subtract. Is it subtract? No. Control D. No, that's not it. I don't normally I would use like exclude. No. All right. So that's not working out for me. Sorry, dudes. I'm so sorry. Anyway, yeah, normally I would use the pen tool, but it looks like the pen tool is not working with me. So I'm gonna Control Z all of that and go back to my lasso tool. It's what's working out for me so far. But on Photoshop, I would normally use a pen tool to do this. It's more accurate. I can get the proper shapes. And yeah, if you're wondering, hey, why don't you just get Photoshop then? You keep talking about Photoshop. Again, Photoshop right now is pricey. It's too pricey for me. Can't afford it. Cheapo right now, going cheapo. But maybe in the future, huh? And as for my laptop, if you're wondering, oh, is your laptop a gaming laptop? No, by all means, this is not a gaming laptop. This is what you would call a decommissioned office laptop. Like it was used for office work before, probably in a call center setting. And then a lot of the laptops in the call center reach that certain age where they're just really not that useful anymore. They do slow down, so they get sold for very cheap prices. I was needing a laptop, and I was cheap. So yeah, this is the price of being cheap. All right, some of your stuff just doesn't really work out. So yeah, kind of doing a talk show while editing my hair, my face, my hat, which is another that was terrible. Okay, all right. I went a little greedy there. Like I wanted to get more stuff out, but I messed up. So, and this is another mess up. Delete that. All right, so we're somehow getting the shape that we want to get. All right, there we go. Now I know a lot of graphic artists are laughing at me. Oh man, what is this guy doing? I know, right? I'm laughing at myself too. Like this again, this is not my best work, but at least it gives you a clue or what Photopea looks like for you guys who wants to do some graphic designing, wants to clean an image, wants to create a thumbnail, wants to create a profile picture with something. I know there are apps right now. I think there's an ongoing graphic artist war between legit graphic artists and PixArt users. Like a lot of PixArt users saying, "Oh, I'm a legit graphic artist because I know PixArt," and graphic artists are like, "What the heck? You guys are an insult." All right, so look at that, super. Like I'm not gonna lie, it looks poopy, it looks crappy. So that's the best that we could do right now. We could probably clean that out if we used a couple of tools over here. So let me introduce you to the blur tool. So the blur tool is basically, as it says, it's a blur tool. It blurs things out. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the blur tool to somehow soften the edges of our image over here. So that way it won't look as sharp. It won't look like it's a mess. So it will look more like these parts are actually um, part of the image. Look at that. Like it's smoother now, right? That's a little hack for you. So yay, blur tool. So there we go. It's something you can use to make your image softer on the eyes. So you can see there's I don't know if you can see it, but there is definitely a difference. Oh, sorry. We should have went in closer. There's a difference between this side and this side now, right? So I hope you guys can see that. I hope you guys are appreciating that. And then look, like it just looks a little bit better. It looks softer, it looks more natural. What we can do is to further make our cuts more precise. But I'm happy with this. Like I'm not really gonna go ahead and go bonkers on making everything silky smooth. This is enough for me. So yeah, so there you have it. So that's part one of our desired thumbnail um, for the video. So the next thing is text. So again, I'm not the world's leading expert on choosing a font. I wish I was, but I'm just not that good with fonts. So please let me know if you have any tips on using proper fonts for your graphics, for your whatever, and I'll be more than happy to listen to you guys because you guys, someone can always teach you something. All right, guys, always remember that. So we're going to go for pretty a decent one. Let's go with Days. I have used this font before. It's simple, direct to the point, and big. So what you want with your thumbnails is you want them to be big. So go ahead, just click anywhere. It will create a new layer for you. And the title of this video is Adopt a Puppy. And that's what we're going to do. We're just, uh, but we're not going to do that. We're going to say help us. All right, and then we are going to choose this one. And then we're going to click on transform tools, and then we're going to resize it. All right, help. Okay, help us. Help us find. Uh, help us find our puppies a new home. All right, that's what we're going to do. All right, there you go. So there's one. Layer one. Help us find. Let's get rid of the space. So it didn't follow the size of the font all the way through because that was weird. Alright, and then, alright, help us find our, alright, over there. Okay, yeah, didn't work like that. Alright, then puppies. Puppies is a long word, so we're going to go. Alright, there we go. Help us find our puppies. A new. Oh, there we go. That should work. Sorry for the silence there. It's really like concentrating and stuff. All right, so the word home is blurred out because it's kind of on my elbow. So I do apologize for that one. So yeah. Now it doesn't look that nice, right? Even I would say like that doesn't look nice. This just does not look nice. All right. Oh, it resized it again. So we don't want that size. We want something like that. All right. Yeah. So help us help us puppies find a new our home. Looks weird. All right. So I think in a graphic as a graphic artist, I mean, I'm not a super duper legit graphic artist. This is just terrible. So we're gonna scratch everything here. So yep, goodbye. Goodbye. And then another one, goodbye. We're just deleting layers right now. And we're going to leave out the word puppies. All right, because that was way too much text. It was overpowering everything. So why not we move me over here. All right, there we go. And then how about we just say it's simply puppies, uh, puppies, or adopt a puppy. Whoa, yes, yes, that would be so better, so much better. All right, let's say pupper. Yeah, pupper, dogo. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna miss these guys once they find new homes. I'm so gonna miss them. All right, uh, adopt, uh, and then we're gonna resize this. All right, yeah, that looks better now. Gonna put this one over here. We're gonna put pupper nearer the adopter. So if you're wondering how am I moving it, like without moving to the side, I'm not using the mouse this time. I'm using the keys button on your keyboard. All right, so I'm it will look like this. So yeah, it's direct to the point. It's simple. Now I could use a different color for this one. Like I could use a different color for adopt a pupper. If I were to use yellow, or if I was to use blue, red, I don't really know. I know that different colors will have different effects on the eyes, but the thing is, I'm just using a white background, so I think that this will actually do. But I think that the way we can make this pop a little bit more, the way to make this uh, somewhat catchy, is if we change the color of the font to white. Okay, let's change the color of the font to white. You might be wondering, hey, nothing's gonna be seen after you do that. I know. Just chill. Give me some time over here. And the dog that you're hearing right now is actually the dad of all of these puppies. He's named Kobe. So there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to add an effect, and we're going to add the stroke effect. So you might be, whoa, hold up, dude. You are going way too fast. I know, so I do apologize for that one. So how to get from here to here. All right, I'll just show you real quick. So there you go. See, you can now see. Uh, so let's go for 24. Stroke 24. Okay, so the way I added the effect was first choose the layer that you want to add an effect on. And then the next thing that you're going to do is you are going to click on effect over here, layer style, and then add the effect that you want to add, and we're going to add a stroke. There we go. And then we're going to add a stroke for us too. Just so that we can cover up on our mistakes. So look, yay, we kind of looks weird now. Anyway, we're just gonna lay low on the stroke. We're just gonna do, I think, yeah, that should be enough. All right, that should be enough. Oh, we went overboard. So yeah, that was the flag was the culprit for that one. So let's do 22. That should work out fine. There we go. Adopt a pupper. Very simple, very direct to the point thumbnail for the video that we created earlier. So I hope that this video helps you guys out. I know it's kind of a long video, but this is just for you guys. So again, I will say this. This website is absolutely free. Basic knowledge on graphic design is needed, or advanced if you want to go further and create some crazy graphics. And this works on a laptop that is not really high spec. If you're worried, like, hey, can my laptop handle it, can my laptop like work this program out. Again, it's not really a program, it's a website. It's a free website that you can use. Again, just go to the website. It's photopea.com. It's right over here. All right. So it's easy to use. This laptop that I'm using right now, it's an office laptop. It Photoshop doesn't really run here as much as I would love to, and I really don't have a copy of Photoshop, and I can't afford one right now. So anyway, I hope that this video has helped you, and I hope that you do consider Photopea to use for all of your graphic design needs. And hey, I might just be game to do a challenge wherein you guys can, hey, I want a thumbnail for my video, and I'll do one for free. So, but if you've seen how I work. If you like thumbnails like these, I'll be more than happy to at least give one guy a free thumbnail. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, hit the bell notification icon, and yeah, that will be it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a pleasant day.